Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Daily Pick a Card. So, how I'm going to do the pick a card as of right now, as what I've been guided to do, as I started with yesterday, I am going to flip over each card, and then when I'm done reading the third card, I will then give an overall energy of the storyline that I'm getting, and then I'm going to pull one card for each sign. So let's begin, shall we? So with the first card, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords gets a bad rap, right? Because she can come across, whether you're male or female, right? It just speaks of the energy, is someone who's cold, maybe detached. But I am really getting the sense like you're getting it together. You're getting clear after chaos. You're cutting out the BS. What doesn't serve you, you are going to cut out. And the Queen of Swords is someone who's been through a lot. Um, and she lets it known. You cross me and I'm going to cut you. I'm going to cut you out. Okay? I will cut you out of my life, period. Because she is not going to be anyone's doormat per se. She is not submissive and she doesn't have play games. And it's all about, I'm getting a sense of needing strong boundaries. Behind her, there's images of clouds. And I feel like she's walking, I'm just getting the energy like she's walking out of the clouds. Things that maybe weren't clear to her, or maybe what she refused to see, right? Because we all do that. We all do that. I don't care what anybody says. There's a lot of times we refuse to look at things for what they are because we don't want them to be that way. It's human nature. But it's really like getting your head out of the clouds, coming out of that fogginess, that gray area, and being like, okay, you know what? I am no longer going to have this gray area. It's going to be black or white. You were either on board or you're not. And if you're not, I'm done. Okay? Again, creating strong boundaries and no longer, getting in your head and letting emotions perhaps even cloud your judgment. It's like been there, done that, got the t-shirt, right? Like that's what I'm hearing. It's like, yeah, been there, done that, and she bows down to no one. She is her true authentic self because she's transformed her hurt and pain into power. Power within herself. She looks at the big picture. She thinks logically, rationally. She is strong and powerful. And I'm getting like a lot of you are making your presence known, and I absolutely love that energy for you. So for the card number two, we have the Four of Wands. So with the Four of Wands, the number four in tarot speaks of, it's symbolic of stability and foundation, structure. And I do get for a lot of you, there's a sense of setting yourself free. Free from negativity, limitations. It's like you're cutting loose. Okay? And for some of you, it's like I can't help, like, they kind of look as if this is like a picture being taken, right? Trying to capture something that looks one way, but in essence, it's really something else. So perhaps some of you have had this feeling like you've had to portray a certain role or a certain type of behavior or something like that. And it's like, you know what? I'm done. I am setting myself free from these limitations because that's what they are. And I feel like for a lot of you, there's a sense of needing to celebrate even the small things that you've achieved. It is time, it's easy to seclude ourselves when we're not in a good headspace, right? And become withdrawn. But I am getting a sense that it's time to get out and socialize. There will be always that to do list, right? because I find myself sometimes it's like, oh, I got to do this and I got to do this. And it's like, okay, like I need a second. I need a second to breathe. I need a second to just enjoy myself. And it's okay. And not feeling that guilt. Um, like just needing to live a little, like and I'm not saying like over splurge or overindulge. And it's like, I do get for the hard work that you've been putting in, because again, there's just a strong sense here of going through a process that you're going to be receiving a gift from spirit soon. Okay. Now, this gift can certainly, and it could be divine, God, whatever it is you believe in, right? And it could be in the form of a person. It could be in the form of a financial blessing. It could be in the form of a home, a vehicle, different things. Okay. Everybody's situation's different. It's like your hard work is paying off here. I am getting like it's a token of appreciation. It's for getting in that in a positive energy space. And I am getting like the next few months is the harvesting period. Like your seeds were planted, now they're growing. Some are just about to sprout, some are about to bloom. And in the United States, like September and October is harvest time. So within 4 months, I'm getting it's like, and I keep hearing arrival, arrival. And a lot of you are going to start getting more inspired and more creative. Um, and I'm just getting synchronicities. Like, this card, a lot of people refer this to as the twin flame. Whether you believe in that or not, I don't go heavy into that kind of stuff because it is what it is, right? But it's like you're coming out of one thing and going into something else. Like there's a new refreshing time. And you can see like there's no flowers yet coming out, but it's like, again, I feel like things are really about to bloom for you. Very beautiful energy here. Again, some of you could be getting a new home or moving. I just feel like, and you can see like there's a little bit of cloud here, but the rest is like beautiful blue skies. Like things are gonna, again, the Queen of Swords has the clouds. It's like the blocks are being moved out of your way because you've been doing, sometimes we don't give ourselves credit for the little things that we do, but it adds up. And that's what I keep getting. And I love the energy. So let's see. Card number 3. Wow, the Strength card. Love it. Major Arcana. Definitely determination, power, having some type of epiphany, gaining the confidence. And I'm getting a strong sense of vitality. It's like you're bringing color back into your life because you're overcoming something. It's like the clouds, right? The Queen of Swords, the dark clouds are behind her, but in the Four of Wands, it's like the clouds are clearing out, and into the Strength card, there's even clouds there, but you're able to see the stars, right? There's just so many symbolic things here. Love it. It's like you've learned you can't force or dominate situations. And you're not giving your thoughts, how can I say this? You're not allowing your thoughts or people, you're not allowing that to take over. You're not feeding that anymore because you know it affects your behavior. You're taming the beast within you, which are those negative emotions, those negative feelings, those negative, that negative talk to yourself. And you're acknowledging that things have, like the things that have been living within you that is not good for you, that doesn't bring you peace. You're acknowledging that and dealing with that. It's like you're becoming fierce, you're becoming strong, you're learning to love yourself without any type of trepidation, without any apprehension and dread of, it's like for some of you, you've really had to work on your self confidence. And you may come across, you know, as somewhat the Queen of Swords, but that's okay because you do what you have to do. All right. But with the Strength card, no, it's like you're knowing, or you're going to very soon realize that patience leads you to perseverance. Beautiful. So, all three cards, let's talk about it. Huge shift. Again, no longer clouded in some type of aspect. It could be multiple things in your life regarding home, love, work, friends, whatever. Everybody's story is different. So it's like you're going through a time, or you recently have, because everybody's on different time frames. You're going through a re-examination of things, stepping into a new era. It's like there's light after dark, right? Intention and will is pushing you forward. It's, the wands, the Four of Wands and the Strength, it's symbolic of fire energy. And it's like you're getting fired back up. It's like you're getting lit back up. And like I was talking about the color, like you're being, what's the word? God, I just really find it hard. Some things to say is just hard to articulate, and maybe you feel that way, but it's like you're infusing life back into yourself, which is a beautiful energy. And because it's like, I can't ignore the fact that I feel like a lot of you are freeing yourself from some type of responsibility that was really never yours. It was never your cross to bear. It was never your burden, but you did it anyway. And it's like you've gotten to the point that you're tired of being tired. And again, all of the little things that you're doing are adding up. I spoke about, acknowledging the small achievements, and I believe it was for the Four Wands. And it's like, truly be proud of how far you've come. That's not to be taken lightly. Look for synchronicities, okay? Whether you could be pumping gas, you could be looking at a clock, seeing a license plate, phone number, an address, receipts, whatever. And it doesn't always have to be 111, 333, 444, 555. It could be, but it could be 11. It could be the number 23. It could be the number 15. Okay? Look for the repetitive numbers, because that is the universe saying, hey, I got you. We're here. We got you. Spirit's like, you're not alone. It's like, again, it's like it's like you're being, things are not getting overlooked for the things you're doing. And I just like got completely sidetracked, looked at the clock. It was 14:14 on the recording. So look up that angel number. But I'm telling you, you're going to be getting these signs. But it's like you're being spiritually, God, why I cannot find the word, and this doesn't happen often. It hasn't happened recently. You are being spiritually guided, and hopefully the word can come to me before the end, but I don't know. But you're just being spiritually guided. There was a better word for it, and hopefully it'll come back to me. But you're being spiritually monitored. It's like they're watching you. They're with you. And remember, you have free will, right? We all do. And our choices and our free will choose our destiny. So if we choose to be in a place of lack, then that's we're going to stay in that place. And that doesn't mean that you have to go in every day, wake up every day like rainbows and unicorns and nothing's going to go wrong and I just have to stay positive. No. When something wrong happens, acknowledge it. If you get triggered, ask yourself, why are you being triggered? And say, okay, I have to work on this. Let me take a few deep breaths. Okay, I need to let this go and figure out, why I'm doing this, why I feel like this. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I put myself down? Why don't I think highly of myself? I can't, and I can't express this enough because it's like there's just this sense, and I said this in the beginning of the year, this year is a huge shift. And it's like Spirit's like, okay, you're going to get on the bus with us to keep moving forward, or you're going to stay stagnant where you are. And this reading today just tells me like you're moving forward. And if you haven't yet, this is your sign to move forward. So let's go ahead and pull cards for each sign. All right. Let's start with Aries. Spirit, give me guidance for Aries. What does Aries need to know today? Too many. What does Aries need to know today? What does Aries need to know today? Two more shuffles. Sorry, my dog is barking. The Sun. It is time to move towards your happiness. It is time to be happy again. Some of you, I have to say, I do feel like there's a sense of needing to, um, there is a sense here of needing to perhaps heal part of your inner child, things that may have happened from childhood. And I've been getting that recently with this card when I see this card. But things are going to be, again, you see all these sunflowers in the back. The light is coming through. Things are clearing up. And, for a lot of you, I'm going to say this is like you feeling, like a child again, that playful mode. Like all I can think about is like, when if you had a birthday and you walked into the room and all the candles were lit on the cake and just feeling that bubbly happiness. That is the energy I'm feeling, and that is a beautiful energy. And yes, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And Spirit is really trying to get you to acknowledge it is time to go towards your happiness. Okay? Really love this energy. All right. Let's see for Taurus. Spirit, give me guidance for Taurus, please. What do we have for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Whoa. Okay, well, we have the Devil. That came out. I think, again, we talked about over here with the Queen of Swords needing to, and the Four of Wands, right? Setting ourselves free, right? Cutting out the things that don't serve our highest good. Now, understand, the devil could be a person. It could be people. It could be a situation. It could be our behaviors, our addictions, the way we think. Maybe sometimes we go into relationships, for example, right? And we are more lustful than we are about just thinking about, a solid foundation, if that makes sense. Not tying intercourse that equates to love. No, you have to get to know somebody. You need to be very straightforward in situations and saying, okay, like I said earlier with the Queen of Swords, like, it's black or white. There is no gray in between. This is what I see in a relationship. This is what I want. You can either respect that, and that's how I'm going to roll. And if you can't, then I'm going to keep moving forward. We're not going to waste each other's time, okay? But again, this could mean multiple things for multiple people, but I am getting the energy that it's time to set yourself free here. It could be obsessions, it could be thoughts, it could be, reliving things that have happened and what have gone wrong. Set yourself free from that, okay? Because all it's going to do is keep you stuck and feeling chained and confined is what I just got. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Spirit, please give Gemini. Well, you have the Strength and the Eight of Cups. So let's see what happens. Again, some of you need to walk away from something, putting the emotional baggage down. And I can't ignore the fact that, you see like this eclipse, and I feel like with these moon cycles, like things are shifting. You're realizing needing to put things down. But let's see if I get something else here. One more time. Lovers. Everybody's got major arcana so far. You need to make a choice. You need to make a choice here. Needing to choose. Spirit's wanting you to choose the right direction. Again, this is all about that free will and that choice. And loving yourself enough to acknowledge that. You see the snake in the background. And it's about not letting temptations, perhaps, be sucked back into things that really don't serve our highest good. And Gemini, this is your card. The Lovers is your card. And really finding, it's like, this is your higher self. I am reading this like in a few ways, is the fact that, this is like your higher self, and we all have that feminine and masculine within us, right? And being called to what is truly meant for you, and not being tempted by things that aren't for us. And I feel like you're getting intuitive hits, or you will, nudging you to go in a certain direction, and it's going to feel uncomfortable, and it's going to be, I feel like for some of you, something's going to try to throw you off course. Don't let it. Okay? It's like, are you going to take the road less traveled, or are you going to take the common path? Which one is it? Okay? Wow. Again, we had, the Strength card and the Eight of Wands, needing to like put some type of baggage down, go on our journey, right? Look for our happiness. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Cancer, please. What do we have for Cancer? Cancer. What is the message for Cancer today? Ten of Swords. Yeah. Cancer, I feel like for a lot of you, at the bottom of the deck is the Devil. I feel like a lot of you perhaps have refused to look at something. Now, the good thing is with the 10, it's an ending. It's done. It's over. Right? I do feel that, again, look at this. Look at this card. You have all these clouds back here, and here is the yellow, which is very symbolic with healing and, the clouds being lifted here. Because it's now like, okay, the light is starting to shine, like I was talking about, things being, those clouds moving out the way, those challenges. But I do feel like there's a sense like you've been avoiding for something for so long and you can't avoid it anymore. It's like, there's nowhere to go but forward now. We're in Cancer season. I mean, July is going to be huge for Cancers. Astrologically, we're in your season. There are so many major shifts going on with Cancer for the month of July. Like, get ready, okay? Because there's all kinds of things that are going on with career and with relationships. So there's something that cannot be avoided here that needs to be handled upon, right? And it doesn't need to be a relationship. It could be, maybe you procrastinate too much. Maybe you, and we all do this, okay? So I'm not here to judge you, but there's something that we need to stop doing that has perhaps been our comfort zone, right? So, all right, let's see what we have for Leo. Spirit, give me guidance for Leo. Page of Wands. I definitely am getting the sense of moving into a new direction. You could be getting some kind of message, some type of communication here. I'm also getting that you could be dealing with somebody that is difficult and immature. And again, I read intuitively. For some of you, you could be having issues with a child at the moment and just needing strength here, right? And getting clear. And maybe you have a child, or maybe this is some type of other individual that comes to you for things. And it's like needing to put the sword up and being like, okay, you can either obey me. And I don't mean that in a submissive way. I mean it in a way of like, you can either follow my rules or you need to go. Or you need to start respecting me or there's going to be consequences. I'm going to take your phone away. All you got to do is take the charger away. You don't even need to take the phone because it'll die fast enough, right? So that's just the energy I'm getting. You could be dealing with someone who's immature, childlike, and really has a lot to learn, you know. But for some of you, I do feel like there's some type of message or communication coming in here that's going to excite you again. There's a lot of fire energy here. Again, getting fired up. Some of you need to get fired up, perhaps start at the very bottom of something, whether it's a new relationship, whether it's a career. It's like starting a new slate and moving forward. Okay. All right, let's see. Virgos. Virgos. What do we have for Virgos? Virgos. Hermit in reverse. Healing. Two of Swords in reverse. Let's see. Yeah, Virgo, why am I feeling like you've been stuck? Been stuck. Let's see. Spirit, give me a card for Virgos, please. Virgos. Virgos. One more shuffle. Too many. One more shuffle. I don't know why they... Queen of Wands. Yeah, you need to get... Virgo, you need to know your worth. Queen of Wands is all about, you know, having that self-confidence. She chases no one. She knows her value. She knows her worth. Okay, whether you're male or female. We have sunflowers, you know, which are, they face the sun. Sunflowers face the sun, and it's like, it's time to be happy. It's time to step into your power here. Get that fire back within yourself. Gain that momentum. Gain your power and strength back here to be the best of who you can be. Like when the Queen of Wands walks in a room, it's like everybody notices her. She is confident. She is attractive. Okay? So that's the energy I'm getting for you, is like needing to believe in yourself about something. What do we have for Libra? Spirit, give me guidance for Libra, please, and thank you. What do we have for Libra? I saw the Ace of Wands. I said oh gosh. Ace of Swords. For goodness sakes. Okay. Ace of Swords. Like maybe some kind of breakthrough here. Epiphany. Some type of... You get the Page of Wands. Let's see. What? Okay. King of Swords. Yeah. I don't know. Leo, maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Libra. Since Leo got the Page of Wands. Doesn't have to be. But I definitely feel like there's some type of either authoritative figure. There could be something legally going on with the child. I need to take a sip of drink. Hold on. There could be something going on with the child, some type of legality. You know, with the King of Swords, this can represent someone in some type of law enforcement, wears a uniform, you know. Could be a lawyer dealing with law or something like that, surrounding a child or someone who's immature. But I feel like you're really needing to stand up to something around you that I feel like has stunted your growth. When you look at the Page of Wands, you see he's looking up at this staff, right? And he's not up to this level yet. And I feel like there's somebody here, for as much as they want to come and be as tall as this wand, they're not. It's like they're looking at it like, you know, I want to get here. I'm trying to see how I can articulate this, but it's like you can't force yourself to be taller than what you are. Sure, can you put on heels? Could you stand on your tippy toes? Yes. But at the end of the day, that's not the true accurate thing, right? That's temporary. And it's like there's something temporary here. But the needing to realize that for as much as perhaps you want to believe that one day it'll get here, it's not. And being honest with yourself. That was a weird, intuitive, that was just, yeah. Okay, so hang on, because I accidentally flipped some of these cards around. All right, let's see. Let's go to Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio today? What is the message for Scorpio? Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Woo. Okay, Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I am getting the sense that there's a lack of harmony. There's a lack of perhaps teamwork, resistance. There's resistance here. And it could be from something in the past, some type of past mistake or, you know, um, there could be something here. It's like I'm getting maybe there could be something with procrastination, lack of focus, lack of wanting to work with other people. I'm gonna pull another card because this is like there's a lot of energy here, Scorpio. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, that's way too many. Let's try this again. Let's grab these two. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing pentacles. It could be around work. It doesn't have to be. It could be around family, friends. Let's see. Tell me why the Three of Pentacles is in reverse, Spirit. Why is the Three of... Okay. So, I was talking about something in the past. I do feel like there was some type of loss here. Whether it's your loss of self-worth, whether it's a loss of being with someone. But, and I just looked at the recording 3636. Now I'm going to start seeing synchronicities. Um, Look up 3636 for that angel number. There is a sense of just like you've lost sight of something. Maybe it's you've lost sight of love. It's been bad. Things repeat itself and you're like, I'm never gonna find love, right? It's like, okay, it's time to step out of that energy. Step out of the things from the past behaviors, past people. Move forward, okay? Um, and they're also I'm going to tell you, Scorpio, and I hope this makes sense because I feel like I'm having a problem articulating today. There is something that wants to come your way, and it's being divinely guided here. But because of this lack, whether it's like, say, for example, say that you're working on a project and you should probably be a little bit further along than where you are. And every day you go in the hopes to get ahead, but then you find yourself not making any headway. Ask yourself, why? Is this not fulfilling for me? Does this not make me happy? Why don't I have the passion and the motivation, whether it be working with other people, whatever it is? Because you can relate this to anything. I'm just trying to give an example for the sake of giving an example. But it's like, ask yourself, why? Why do I keep going back to this place of lack, loss? Like, how can I put this? Maybe you don't like working in groups, okay? Why don't you like working in groups, right? Is it because, oh, I always get stuck doing all the work? Okay, well then don't do all the work. Get in the Queen of Swords energy and be like, look, this is how it needs to be. We all need to do our share, right? You're being called to do something. And the 20th of the month could be very significant for you. We've already passed the 20th of June, so I would say for July, okay? You're being called to do something. And Spirit's like, are you gonna answer the call? Are you gonna stay in this coffin and stay in the past and stay in the and not grow? Are you gonna step out and you're gonna take a chance here? Okay. There's a lot of energy, so it could be so many different things. But again, I was trying to give an example just for the sake of giving an example. All right, Scorpio, that was deep. All right. Put in the comments if it resonated. Tell me what's going on. I'm interested to know. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this video. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. What do we have, Spirit, for Sagittarius? I saw the Temperance card. Okay. Sagittarius, didn't you get the two? No, maybe that was Aquarius. I don't know. Yesterday, somebody got the Two of Pentacles. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The sense of feeling like all the balls you can no longer juggle, and all the balls are now falling to the ground. It's like, when I said in the reading, tired of being tired, that's the energy I'm getting, Sag, with you. You're tired of being tired, right? Again, we talked about in the reading re-examination, right? There's something you need to reassess here. You need to reassess your priorities, your goals. You need to decide what it is you want to spend your time and energy on, is what I'm getting. It's like there's difficulties here in balancing things. It could be balancing work, love, family, right? It could be multiple things, finances. Some of you could be making some poor choices here, and it's putting you under some type of pressure and getting you into some type of bond. Maybe you're overcommitting to something or someone, or overstretching yourself in some way, shape, or form, okay? I do feel that you have faced multiple situations that, okay, I'm going to tell you this. You need to stop overcommitting if that's what you're doing. Stop making everybody happy. Stop giving this image of I can do it all. No, nobody can do it all. No one is Superwoman. No one is Superman. You can't do it all, and that's okay. And nobody should expect you to do it all. Okay? You're only hurting yourself if you're doing that. Like, sometimes we might need to wave that white flag and be like, you know what, I'm done. Like, again, that's not a weakness. And I feel like y'all feel like it's a weakness if you come in with that Queen of Swords energy and be like, you know what, I'm done. Like, and it's not. It's a sign of your strength for you acknowledging what you can handle, what you can't. Again, you're not going to be that doormat. Okay? Some of you need to get more financially stable from a perspective of being a little bit more responsible with your money. We've all been there, done that. I'm not here to judge. I'm just getting you the messages that I'm getting, okay? All right, let's see what we got for Capricorn. That was a lot of message, Sag. All right, Capricorn, what do we have for Caps? What do we have for Capricorn? Ooh, God, these cards are like... I had seen the Magician and the Seven of Swords, so hopefully somebody's not being a manipulator, but who knows? That could be a possibility. Let's see. And if it is, you need to move on from it, okay? Did I not just say you need to move on for it? And needing to end some type of cycle here. You're headed to a new journey. I said that in these cards, right? Having the strength to get off that hamster wheel, going in circles, going round and round and round, and not seeing results, right? some of you could also be traveling, going on vacation, you know, seeing new things here. But again, I'm getting the strong urge. There's something that needs to come to an end. There's a cycle that is ending for a lot of you. Again, the small achievements are bringing in a blessing within the next 4 months. You know, you see these four signs here. And it's like there's just a sense you have, on the world card, you have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, right? Again, 4 elements. Again, 4. Some of you could be turning 44. You could start seeing 44 a lot. There could be something significant around that number. Maybe 44 days. But again, you have 4 and 4. And again, something could definitely, an ending of a cycle could be happening within the next 4 months. Past Aquarius season, we're past Taurus season. So we have what? Leo and Scorpio left for this year. So it could be in those seasons. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or something could have started, or the ending of something could start. Okay, you take it as it resonates, and I'm sorry there's fireworks going on outside because we have the 4th of July coming up in a couple weeks, and the kids feel the need to start doing fireworks now. I just feel that there's been a long cycle that's finally coming to an end here. I'm going to pull another card. What does Capricorn tell me about Capricorn here? Needing to end the cycle. Look, end the cycle, set yourself free. Set yourself free. Because there's something coming more stable that's going to bring you a reason to celebrate, is what I'm getting. Yes, it could definitely be a person. It could be a job. It could be, but I mean, the sense is that you need to end something for something better to come in. Okay? And again, it could be within yourself, right? It could be negative thoughts. Aquarius, what do we have for Aquarius, Spirit? What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius, please. What do we have for Aquarius? 2 more shuffles. Aquarius. Knight of Wands. So, Knights are typically going out of one phase and into another. They also are travelers. Take that as it resonates, okay? Again, we have more fire energy here. And there is a true sense of taking action, right? It's like this horse is trying to nudge to get to move. Okay, like it's time to move. Like that is exactly what I'm getting and feeling. Like this night's like, all right, let's round it up. Let's move. It's time to go into the direction. It's time to go. It's time to gain our strength to gain this setting ourselves free and becoming this Queen of Swords. I love this energy. I mean, she's facing this way. She's facing that way, male or female, doesn't matter. But it's like, all right, let's start pushing this. Let's start moving this. It's time. It's time to take action. It's time to move forward. It's time to get driven and happy, right? Some of you may have been impulsive in making some types of decisions here. Don't stay stuck on those decisions, okay? Move forward. It could have been something with surrounding a home, home environment. That's not for everybody, but even children, okay? Or children could be affecting something. But that's the energy I'm getting. Let's see what we have for Pisces. What do we have for Pisces today? What is Pisces' message for today? Please, Spirit, what is Pisces' message for today? Please and thank you. Two of Swords. Indecision, not sure what to do, trying to get in balance here. Some of you are refusing to see something. It's kind of like, let me see how I can explain this. It's kind of like maybe you drink a bottle of wine every day, and you know that's really not healthy, right? And it kind of makes you feel just blah the next day, and you're dragging, and it's like during the day, you're kind of like, ugh, I shouldn't have done that. And then at nighttime, it's like you're doing it again, and it's like there's some kind of issue. And this can be with anything. Again, I'm just giving an example because some people need examples because I may not be articulating enough for them to understand. But it's like, and then it's like you're just repeating because you're refusing to really look at something to say, you know what, I really need to cut this out. This isn't healthy. This isn't good. To stay in this place, in this mindset. The need to weigh something out here, make a decision. Be decisive. Some of you are finding it hard to make decisions right now. Ask yourself why. Okay, if you're scared to make the wrong decision, well, intuitively, Pisces, go within. You're a water sign. We're all intuitive. Okay, ask for guidance from God, divine, spirit, angels, whatever it is you believe in. Ask them to give you the guidance. Ask them for specific signs. Ask them for strength. It's funny because when I'm really in need, sometimes I feel like I'll doubt myself. I'll say, okay, Spirit, like, okay, if this is meant to be, you know, I'll ask for something like way random. Like, show me like a neon orange car. Sure as shit, I am not lying. I will see it if not that same day, within the next few days. And it's like, all right, I'm good. Thanks. Like, got it, good. And I get out of that energy. Ask for signs. Ask for help. Ask for guidance. We have free will. Ask for spirit, divine, universe, whatever it is, to step in and guide you. Give me signs, spirit. I want to see a cardinal. I want to see a robin, right? I need to see a symbol of something, whatever that is for you. But you definitely need to get out of this stuck energy. Like, get the strength to move forward towards happiness and setting yourself free from being restrained and blindfolded. Some of you are guarded and are blocking, like, I feel like your heart chakra is blocked. So you're not having love. You're not getting love because your heart chakra's blocked, because it's like what you're putting out to the universe and what your actions are different. Could be the same with work. right? Doesn't have to be love. Again, I'm just using examples. So, all right, you guys, I hope this helped. Please like, subscribe, comment. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep staying in your power, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.